Guess where we are? Guess where we are? It's only bloody London, baby! I've got to tell you, rocking high hopes in the capital, all the way. We're reporting from London, baby. And here we are. And of course, we have actually raised over £1,000 for this marvellous High Hopes charity. And here we are in the heart of London, right? And of course, I promised, because we've raised the grand, that I would report and share a very mortifying story. And this story, ironically, happened in the heart of London. Right here in Big Ben. The year was 2006. And going into 2007. So what happened was extremely embarrassing for me, but I shall share it with you. So here we are, right, in this area, 2006. Right. So just film the square for me. Right. So in 2006, right. I hope you can hear me because it's very noisy with all the bus and traffic around, you know what I mean? But basically, in 2006, I was here having a drink or two, and it was packed out with many, many thousands and thousands of people. And the thing was, at 9 o'clock PM that evening, they shut all the facilities down, pubs, restaurants, everything. So basically, when you was drinking, you had nowhere to go for a wee, you know what I'm saying? And what happened is, like, every so often when I needed a wee, I would scupper off down there. You could just film there for me. That's Victoria Street, right? They filmed that Victoria Street. I'd run down there back to the hotel I was staying for a wee. So anyway, when midnight hit, right, and Big Ben donged, but I didn't hear a bloody word of it because they set all the fucking fireworks off, you know what I mean? Like, what's that fucking Mo Farah there? What's going on? Alright, Marie, do you need a wee? So after 12 o'clock, I was desperately needing a fucking wee, right? And I discovered that as I was making my way back down to Victoria Street, where I'd been going for the majority of the night, that there was horses coming down with police on saying, please do not come down Victoria Street. There are thousands of people coming down Victoria Street, which was coming round from Trafalgar Square, like, you know what I mean? Like. So we ended up going up, I believe it was this way, right? Right? And everybody can relate when you need a wee, you need a bloody wee, do you know what I'm saying? And basically, I went up that way, and as I went up that way, there was loads of people about, and I was thinking, where the fucking hell can I go for a wee? And I thought, I can make it back. And I was with my cousin and my ex-boyfriend at the time, and I said, look, I'm going to have to dart off. I'm going to make it as fast as I can back to the hotel for a wee. But I didn't quite make it. So what happened was, I went down this alleyway, right, and I had a long coat on because it's very cold night, you know, very cold. And I kneeled down and I started to go for a wee, and then all of a sudden, this back door opened, right. As I was in mid-flow, this family emerged, and the backlight of this building shone upon me and lit me up in such a light that there was nowhere for me to go. As I was weeing with the boy, I'm terribly sorry if this boy ever sees this video. I've scarred you for life, I understand. He stared at me in such a way that I shall never forget. As I was in mid-flow, he just stood there and stared, and his mum said, come along! And I just carried on pissing in the streets of London. It's very embarrassing because I shall never forget that boy's face. He was about 12 years old, I believe, and I apologise for me pissing in the streets of London. But it technically is London's fault because they had no toilet facilities in this surrounding area. But honestly, I've had a wee drink now, you know, a wee dram, as you say. But all I'm going to say is, right, £1,100 for her hopes. I can't thank you enough, ladies and gents, my friends and family, but please, my page is open as long as it needs to be open. Now listen, with my money and what they've raised so far, we have remaining of £22,000 to get them their very first building of a home for her hopes. So please, ladies and gents, please keep donating. Thank you for all your support. And all the way from London, baby, I'm going to see the Queen now for some money, you know what I'm saying? Please keep donating. I love you all, baby!